Hello and welcome to Katrina Clutter Free. Today I am going to be tackling the tea cabinet, which is not just this mess here, but it's this shelf and a little bit of that shelf too. So let me get the camera up a little bit more and we'll get started. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is pull everything out of the cabinet. So we have some artificial sweetener, my iced tea mix that is unsweetened and decaffeinated, I have a mix of decaf tea and regular tea. I don't do green tea. This is really good, cherry almond. It's Benchley. You have to special order it online because they don't sell it in the store anymore, at least none of our local stores. And then, oh, this is almost empty. I put like loose things like just regular tea, like this is Tetley and red rose, so just plain black tea. I usually will fill up in here. Then I have a bunch of like water enhancers, like Mio, things like that. I'm going to stick these all off to the side. The scratch and dent place we go grocery shopping at once a month sells these really cheap, so you can see it is 75 cents. Normally these run $3 and something. And we have some creamers and stuff of Dave's. A microwave splatter guard. Dave's coffee filters. This is really good. This is actually Walmart brand. And I think it was like $1.99 and it's vanilla chai. It's really, really tasty and there's 20 in a pack and they are all individually wrapped. They're really tasty. I have a few, this is hot chocolate. I have a few left from this past year. I have like 4 packets. These are Land O'Lakes and it's hazelnut hot chocolate. Pretty tasty. This is just the lid to the tea. A random straw. I think we can get rid of that. More creamer. Dave has 2 unopened creamers and 1 opened creamer and he doesn't even use them that much. Then I have this that I've tried and didn't care much for. I got this at Ollie's. It was 99 cents and it's like a syrup thing you put in and it's hazelnut flavored. Yeah, not impressed. We'll get rid of it. It's old anyway. Then I have this little container here. I got this from IKEA. It does have a lid to it and my teas that come in like packaging, you know, that are individually, I store them in this as much as I can fit. I can't always fit all of them. So I'll show you what I've got in here right now. I have Twinings chai tea, and that same scratch and dent place is where I get my tea because you can get an entire box for about between 75 cents and $1.25, and tea usually is like $3.99. This is also a Walmart brand that's really good, and that's cinnamon spice. And this one is my favorite. It is a Tetley tea, British blends, and it's not Lord Kensington. That's not my favorite. This one is Duchess Balmoral. This is delicious. It's very similar. It's like a vanilla type of tea. It's really good. It has a good flavor to it. So I have a bunch of those, and then I have some Constant Comment. And it is a decaf. And then I have these. These are expensive to buy and I found them in a giveaway thing at church. Nana Mint It is, I'm assuming probably decaf. It doesn't say whether it's black tea leaves or what. But it is, oh, it says naturally caffeine free. Well, there's my answer to my question. But it's really good. It's just lemon and mint. And it's like almost like a white tea, I guess. I don't know, it's really tasty. And then I have a Lady Grey, which is just Earl Grey that is decaf. And then I have a bunch of Stash tea. And this is double bergamot Earl Grey. So it's real strong Earl Grey. If you like the bergamot taste, that's going to have an overabundance of it. So I need to refill this some. And then I have this box here, which has just some other teas that I could actually put into this container because, let's see, this is Tetley British Decaf. And what is this? This is Irish tea. And I got this, I forgot I even had this. I got this from Christmas Tree Shops, which is in York. They have a lot of international teas, and this is Thompson Family Teas. It's Irish breakfast tea made with Assam and Kenya blend. And you can see the price, and there's 80 tea bags in here. So I'll have to see if this is individually wrapped, but yeah, I forgot I even had that. And then last in here, these are just the lids to the sugar substitute. And these are another thing from Walmart. So I gotta kind of focus. It's iced tea. It makes like a pitcher at a time. Oh, it's sealed. I haven't even opened it yet. They're like little packets, and you open up the packet and put it into a pitcher. So, I don't know where the lid... Oh, I see the lid to this. Okay. Now, before I do anything else, let me pull down what I've got up top. I have a French press that I use for loose tea. I have more of that Walmart vanilla chai. I have classic decaf black tea. That's from Tetley. More flavor, water flavor things. 2 more boxes of the Stash tea, because you can see I paid, well, maybe you get, there it goes, 3 for $1. So yes, I bought 3 because, you know, 33 cents a piece. I'm sorry my head isn't in this video, but I can't have that and me in the same thing because I'm taller than the countertop is. Then I have this jug here. It opens up. And this is actually where I usually put all of the water enhancer stuff. I just keep it in there. I just need to put it back in there. This is more sugar substitute. This is, I guess, the, I forget which one is the yellow. But anyway, I don't use this one, but I have, you know, if we have company over or whatever, and I know that the pink one is the copy of Sweet and Low. The blue one is the copy of Equal. I forget what this one is, what the yellow one is. But anyway, I don't use it, but I keep it for if we have company that comes over and that they like that type. So I do have it on hand. Here's the lid to that tea storage box. And the other tea, I have a second thing of the Tetley decaf, and I paid $1.75 at the Scratch and Dent place. I can relocate these. I found some disposable tablecloths. I have no idea why I have them, but I do. a part that goes to my air fryer, and there's a vase in the back, which I'm not gonna, it's just gonna stay where it's at because it's too tall, and I have a candle in the back that doesn't, it's actually really cute. Let me show it to you. I've completely burned the candle out that went into this, but it has this little lid, so I could put another candle in here. But isn't that precious? I just really like it. It needs to be cleaned up, but I could actually stick a candle in here and burn it, so I actually might do that. So, oh, I got one more thing of tea up here. And this is for making iced tea. These are the, can you tell I like tea? These are the great big packets that make like a pitcher at a time, like family sized. That's what it's called, family sized. So I'm now going to wipe out the cabinet before I get started with the next step. All cleaned out. Now I think I'm going to start first by putting the loose tea bags in here. More. I just want to make sure this is decaf and the other, is it decaf also? Yes, it's also decaf. Okay, so I'm safe in mixing them together. Wouldn't want to mix decaf and caffeinated and then try to serve somebody something that has to have specifically decaf, like my mother-in-law. Oh, and these are round. These are round. I do like these, though. I remember these. Okay, let's stick those in there. And then I have one more. And I don't know if these are individual. These are individual tea bags as well, and these are this Irish breakfast tea. Now with your tea caddies, if you store them just all like this, remember your tea bag is in the bottom and the top is just the tag. So you can see it's wider at the bottom than it is at the top, so it's going to take up more space in your little box. But if you flip one of them upside down, it kind of helps it space out. You can see it's evenly dispersed. You can get more in there that way. That was not a tip that I learned. I saw that on another YouTube channel, but it works. This tea in here, it's just not going to all fit, but I will get in what I can, and then duplicates and stuff I will set off to to the side. Like I just have one more of the Lady Grey, so I might just sit that off to the side because I don't have that many of them left. Maybe all of these that I don't have but a couple left, I will sit off to the side rather than put them in here. That way I know to use those first and make room for others. Now teas that do not have like its own individual packaging, I'm not going to mix together because these are flavored teas here, where not like the black teas. Like I said, I don't like green tea. Sorry, green tea drinkers, it reminds me of drinking something that's been strained through grass clippings. So yeah, I have never cared for green tea. I've tried it. I just really, really, really don't like it. Another box bites the dust there. So that's my goal, to get rid of some of this overflow of stuff. Okay, I think I have this comfortably full now. The only thing I still have that is in a box would be a duplicate of the Walmart vanilla chai, a duplicate, the last duplicate of the double bergamot, and the random teas that are left over of different, where I only have a couple of each. And I could actually put some of those in here. So maybe I'll put in there what I can, so I don't have things floating around randomly. I think I'm going to put this Twinings chai, I think I'm going to put over with the Walmart vanilla chai, since they're similar. There, I even got those in there. So there we go. And I do have the lid I could put on it, but to be honest, it's just a nuisance to have to keep taking it off of it. And when you put the tea bags full like this, you can't quite close it all the way. So I'll save the lid in case I ever use this for something other than tea, but for the most part I don't use it. I don't put the lid on it. So then, this box, which is where I normally put teas that don't have, don't have little individual wrappers. Like this is Sleepy Time tea. It's mint tea. That's what initially went into this box, was things that didn't have wrappers, and it would just sit down in there. So I might sit that in there. And these are the iced teas. Well, they're not going to fit quite in there like that. And I could actually put my stash tea down here and the extra vanilla chai. Well, it's not going to quite fit, but it fits side by side. I'll make it fit. There we go. It was tight, but I made it fit. And I'll sit this here. I don't know that that's going to work. Maybe I'll sit this someplace else. Okay, so we have the box. I do have a lid. This box, by the way, came from IKEA. So it does have a lid, and I will use this lid because I put this on top of it, like that. So I'm going to slide that in. Now in the back, which is the hardest for me to reach, that's where I put things I don't use as much. So right now, I don't think I'm going to be using hot chocolate. It's April now, so I think I can safely put the hot chocolate away. I don't use, like I said, this sweetener, except when company comes over if they ask for it. So that could go back there. I put those iced teas back there, and I think I'm going to fill this up with what I can of the flavored stuff. It smells like strawberry when I open this up. That's all I can smell is strawberry. So there are the bottles, and then I have some of these that are little packets that you can just carry, like these. These are also the flavor enhancers. I don't know if I could get those in there or not. I might be able to. I just think that's going to be a nuisance. I think they're going to fall down in the bottom and I'm going to lose them. So we're just going to leave this like that. Got them all in. And I keep two of them in my purse, usually one that we're using in a spare in case we run out, because, you know, just in case. And this is what we use them for is, Dave and I, when we go out to eat, you could spend, if you're eating in a restaurant, you could spend like $5 between the two of you for drinks, you know, $2.50. I don't drink that much because after having the bariatric surgery, I can't drink and eat at the same time. You have to wait like 30 minutes. Or if I do drink at all, it's like just small sips. So I would never get my money's worth out of that. You know, I'd spend that much and take a couple sips out of it, so it's kind of crazy. And we try not to drink that much soda. I mean, I don't drink soda at all. Maybe a sip or two once in a while, but I really don't drink any. I drink tea, you can see. But yeah, so we take this with us to restaurants and we squirt that in there, and it saves $5 off of the bill, and it's a little more healthy for you than the soda. So anyway, so I keep this filled. When I see a sale, I get some. So I'll put that back there. And I'm going to put Dave's collection of creamers in here. And I think I'm actually going to have room to put the coffee pot too, because Dave only drinks coffee once or twice a week, usually on a Saturday or Sunday. So I can tuck this. I don't like things on my counter if I can avoid it. So I now have room to put that back where it used to be, and I'll put the filters right on top of it. And then I will put, let's see, what all do we have left? I have these other enhancers and the iced tea mix. Put the iced tea right there, and these flavor enhancers I can stick back with the other ones. Like that. And yeah, these don't come in individual packets either. This is that cherry almond tea. So I'm just going to keep it in the container because it is airtight. And it is a decaf also. And this is the iced tea mix that I'm currently using. It's light. I mean, it doesn't have sugar in it. It's low calorie. I think there's light sugar in it. One glass is like 25 calories. It's also decaf. So put that there. The lid, I think I can put elsewhere. And now I'm just going to put the sweetener in. And there we go. How cool is that? I actually have everything in this cabinet, and this cabinet's completely empty, which is going to free me up to do some other things. So yeah, that'll be good. So this is today's video. I'm going to move the camera in so you can get a close-up of what it looks like now that it's in there. And yeah, next time I'll attack the cabinet up there. So let me get on the other side of the camera and move it closer. There you can see what it looks like now. And I can get everything neatly. I don't think I need any tea anytime soon. So real happy with that. And then, like I said, this cabinet up here is empty other than that vase. But that gives me a little bit more space for that middle cabinet, which is like napkins and things like that. The top one I'm not touching because that is a punch bowl and a cake stand with a lid. So there are things I don't use that often, but when I do, when we have people over or something and I use them, that's why they're up top. They take up a lot of space and they aren't used much. So now I'll get to figure out and rework that cabinet. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please click that little red subscribe button. And I will see you again next Tuesday for another episode of Katrina Clutter Free. And Katrina's Creations has episodes on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.